What's going on, everybody? If you are new to the channel, my name is James and I am part of the design team here at RTA. And in this video, we will be going through the most common patio surfaces you can put an outdoor kitchen on. There are pros and cons to each type of patio and things you want to consider to set yourself up for the most successful outcome. If you are early along in your planning, this video will be incredibly valuable to help you decide the best patio surface for your project. Towards the end of this video, we are even going to give you the surfaces that are most ideal for building your outdoor kitchen on, so stay tuned. Concrete patios are very common and have been around for a long time. Concrete patios can come in a variety of finishes. You can also get a traditional broom finish or even go with a decorative finish. Concrete patios are typically poured as a monolithic slab that is anywhere from about 4 to 6 inches thick, which means it will be best to run your utility lines before the patio gets poured. Once a concrete patio is poured, it is very difficult to get your utilities stubbed up to the patio and can oftentimes lead to sections of the patio being torn out and replaced. A concrete patio is a good surface to build an outdoor kitchen on because the surface doesn't have a lot of variation to it. If you have the ability to, the best method is to pour a flat concrete slab where the outdoor kitchen will go according to the exact layout of the kitchen. This allows you to have a completely level surface to build your outdoor kitchen on, and you can pour the rest of the patio around the slab that can pitch away from the kitchen for water runoff and whatnot. Paver patios come in a variety of finishes and colors as well. Different from a concrete patio, a paver patio is made up of individual pavers that are pieced together to form one large surface. Like a concrete patio, we would still recommend running your utility lines ahead of time so you can stub them up through the patio, but the advantage with pavers is that worst case, you pull the pavers up, run your utility lines, and then replace the pavers once you have trenched your utility lines. Pavers do have some small variation, but if the pavers are installed properly, it should produce a fairly flat surface to build your outdoor kitchen on top of. If you are working with a contractor, just make sure that the pavers where the kitchen will go are laid as flat as possible. Fluctuation in the surface from paver to paver can make it very difficult to install your outdoor kitchen on. Flagstone patios aren't super popular, but have been around for a long time, so we wanted to cover them. Like pavers, flagstone patios are created in pieces. Flagstone patios are made up of various pieces of natural stone that are pieced together and often mortared together to form one large patio surface. It is best to run your utility lines beforehand, especially if the stones are going to be mortared together, as it will be very difficult to run utility lines once the patio is in place. Flagstone patios can be a challenging patio to build an outdoor kitchen on because you're dealing with imperfect natural stones that have a fair amount of surface variation to them, so it can create an uneven surface. Bluestone patios is a high-end look that is traditionally found in the Northeast in states like Massachusetts, Connecticut, and New York. These patios are made up of individual pieces of bluestone that are then mortared together. Because the pieces are mortared together, running your utility lines after the patio is down will be extremely challenging, so it is recommended to run your utility lines beforehand if you plan to go with a bluestone patio. They do end up creating a fairly flat surface if installed properly, so building your outdoor kitchen on a bluestone patio shouldn't be too challenging at all. Travertine patios are also multiple pieces and very similar to pavers, but with a different and more high-end look. These patios are most commonly found around pools in the Southeast and also in California. The individual pieces aren't mortared together, so it's also possible to run your utilities after the fact. Some patio contractors will pour a concrete slab as a sub-base to then lay the travertine on top of, in which case, you definitely want to have your utility lines ran beforehand. Travertine patios do create a pretty even and flat surface, so installation of the kitchen should go pretty smoothly. Porcelain tile patios have become popular as of late. These patios do create a very modern and high-end look that have been trending. The concept is similar to pavers from a construction standpoint, so a lot of the utility considerations will mirror a paver patio. Decks are a surface that people are probably most familiar with and are popular in all parts of the country. The advantage that you have with decks is that since most of them are elevated off the ground, running utility lines becomes very easy as they can be done before or even after your outdoor kitchen's installed. Decks have another unique advantage. Decks don't require slope or pitch like the other patio surfaces do for water runoff. Because of this, the surface of a deck will be perfectly level. which is ideal for building an outdoor kitchen on. The one challenge that decks pose is that they are not all rated to sustain the weight of an outdoor kitchen, especially for the more heavier and traditional methods of building an outdoor kitchen. Okay, you've made it this far, so let's give our professional advice on the best surface to build your outdoor kitchen on. Everyone's project scenarios are a bit different, but in most situations, building an outdoor kitchen on a concrete patio is going to be your best bet. Concrete patios typically have the most consistent and even surface, which will make the installation of an outdoor kitchen a lot easier. The biggest challenge for constructing an outdoor kitchen, whether it's a custom or a prefabricated option, is building on a surface that is uneven. Depending on what type of outdoor kitchen system you're using, you'll want to consider structural footings for each of the surfaces we've covered. The one huge advantage with an RTA outdoor kitchen is that since our system is considered lighter weight than most, structural footings are typically not required as long as the patio or surface is constructed properly. Thanks so much for joining us today. We hope this video helped you in narrowing down your patio options for your project. If you got some value from this video, do us a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for videos just like this. Once again, I'm James with RTA Outdoor Living. We look forward to having you join us on the next video.